Hey YouTube, good to see each and every one of you. Thank you for swinging by another edition of Grandpa's Corner. This is my Monday vlog. And like I said, I do appreciate you being here. I want to talk a little bit on a serious note today. Normally I like to laugh and joke and have fun with whoever, wherever, whenever. The whole ideal for what I do is to have fun with my friends, and I can't find a better thing or a better way to do it. You know, but the last couple months or so, there's been a lot of things going on with other people that I call friends, and it's disturbing to me. It's none of my business, to be honest with you, but because I classify them as a friend, it does wash downhill, so to speak, you know. And I've gathered some of that water for myself, and I don't like how it tastes. I don't understand the logic behind a lot of the actions that have been going on. And I will not name any names and point directly at any one person, because that's just not right either. But I will make this comment. It doesn't make any sense. I can't find any logic at all behind the activities that have been going on. I started live streaming because I like what I do. I enjoy what I do, and I like being with my friends. And I want to have fun with those friends for as long as those friends care to have fun with me. I've been on a lot of different live streams with a variety of many different people, with Taz and Steelers, Tyven and Hike, and, you know, Mickey Mike, and, you know, all the ones that have gotten a good go at it. With one in particular that I started out with, the very first group that I started with, I started when they were at 36,000 subscribers, which was a heaping number for where I'm at. You know, I got a little over 1,000. And that's cool, don't get me wrong. I love to grow. I love to see the new names and new people and stuff like that. But I watched, and it almost made me sick to see the activities that was going on, because once this individual got into some good monies with it and everything, it's like his personal quality went down, you know, and people got pushed to the wayside, you know, and I understand. Things change, you know, when you grow. But like I've said from the beginning, and I'll say until I'm dead, I don't do this for the money. I could care less if I ever got paid. I want to have fun with my friends, like I said, for as long as my friends want to have fun with me. And it doesn't matter to me what game, whether it's Grand Theft Auto, which is the most common. It doesn't matter if it's Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo, you know, any game that I partake in. I don't want to be affected by what's going on, and things that are going on is starting to affect me, because it's with people that I still call friend, you know, and I have no intentions of tuck and tail and run. Again, that's not how I roll. Now, usually I'm chipper, and like I said, I love to have fun, period. But this is not fun. This is no longer fun. When you go to extraordinary measures to defile somebody, it's almost sickening. You know, especially when the people that are doing it, you also at one point called friend. You know, so there was some activities that has gone on for the last 3 or 4 months. And when another YouTuber took a stand, well, then suddenly that person is scum of the earth, and he's worthless, and he should go kill himself. Something like that, you know. Well, that didn't make any sense at all. You know, I've received hate mail myself, and the exact words in the email, in the message was, "You're too old to be playing these games. You should just go kill yourself." First of all, who the hell thinks of shit like that? You know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Of course, I know at some particular point in time, any YouTuber that's making any progress is going to get some hate mail, because someone doesn't like their content. And all I can say to that is there's a bunch of YouTubers out there. You don't have to watch me. If you never watch me, you know, with an attitude like that, I'm not losing anything anyway, you know. But it's just with the activities going on, the theft of ideals and different things that's going on, it's not cool. Not cool at all. You know, we started like Saturday Night Thunder series. We started that. This is now our second season. Things are really starting to pick up, and we're really enjoying the new names and everything in our comments. It means a lot to us, you know. And I know this is probably going to crush me and my channel, but like I said, I don't do this for the money anyway. Doesn't matter what's said or what's done. I'm going to do what I do because I feel like that's what I want to do, and I should have that right, you know. And whether anyone else sees it that way or not, that's how I see it. So that's how I'm going to do it, you know. My whole goal, like I said, is to have fun, and that's what we should be having. We're adults. All this bickering and bullcrap going on behind the scenes needs to stop. You know, I mean, just if you have that big of a problem with somebody, then let bygones be bygones. You go north, I'll go south, and we'll be fine without each other, you know, type of thing. It's just crazy. I mean, there's no logic behind it all, and it's very frustrating to me because this is happening to people I call friends. I've been on the outs for quite some time, and I'm fine with that. I don't mind the being on the outs, you know. That's okay with me, you know. When you watch people change, especially when the money enters the picture, it's like you forget your roots. You forget where you come from and who helped you get there, you know. Suddenly we're scum of the earth with some of these people, or that's how it appears. You know, I'm not saying that's exact because I'm not in these other people's heads, nor would I want to be, you know. I want to have fun, period. I don't know how else to put it, you know. So it doesn't matter how this affects me to a sense, because I'm still going to do what I like to do, whether people approve of it or not. But as far as stealing people's ideals and making it your own, stuff like that, and all the condemning and backstabbing and DDoSing and all kinds of stuff like that, I don't understand the logic. I mean, come on, let's be adults, let's have our conversation, and if we agree to disagree, then move on with life and leave me out of it. It's just that simple. You know, I'm not out for anything, you know. I mean, like I said, mine is just to have fun. If I gain subscribers, that's absolutely awesome, and I thank each and every one of you for being a subscriber or a follower or in your circle or something like that. That does mean a lot to me, and I do check those things quite often, and it does put a smile on my face because I know I've done something right. Even if it's not in large quantity, I know I've done something for you to want to like me to begin with. You know, I'm not begging and pleading. In fact, you know, if you've been with me through thick and thin, you know I normally don't even plug myself. You know, I'm too busy plugging everybody else, and that's the way it was for a long time, and then things started going south. You know, people started changing, and activities within those people started changing, and not for the better. You know, and I'm not saying that it has to suit me, because it don't. It's not my channel. You know, I don't have to be there for you to grow or whatever the case may be. I'm doing my own thing now, but don't stoop down to a grade school level that I've started my channel and then try to take ideals or whatever from me to better it for yourself. You know, the logic is just not there. It doesn't make any sense to me. So as a friend to these friends, all I can say about the whole situation is, with everything that's going on, especially people getting DDoS and stuff like that, that's just crazy. I mean, to stoop to such a level is just, it's crazy. I just don't understand. And quite honestly, it's none of my business, aside from the fact that these things are happening to people that I call friend. You know, I apologize for offending anybody, you know, but it's just crazy and it needs to stop. Hopefully we can be adults, discuss our differences, and move on. And that's exactly what needs to happen. Just sit down, have a conversation, be done with it all out onto the table, and then be done with it. You know, done, said, done, and over with, you know, because it's just very, very frustrating. And then you get innocent bystanders that's trapped in the middle, and it's like you're telling these people who to choose. Which side are you on? You know, shouldn't be that way. We shouldn't be pulling people in to put them in such a position. It doesn't make sense there either. So listen, I'm going to just go ahead and go, because all I want to do is get flustered with it, and then bad things are said, or whatever, activities that don't need to be, because that's like me calling the pot calling the kettle black, you know. I'm not going to bash, I'm not going to point fingers, none of that stuff. That's not who I am, that's not how I operate, and I'm not getting involved with it. But it is starting to trickle down onto me, and it is affecting me greatly mentally, and I'm not going to sit back idle. I don't care who you are. If I'm going to label you as a friend, then I'm going to assist you as a friend, and that's just all there is to it. Even if it's against someone that I used to call friend at one point, which I would still like to call a lot of people friends that I've had over the years, playing these games and stuff like that. But I can't tell them what path to choose. They have to figure that out for themselves. Unfortunately, I sit back and I watch the flaws with everything that's going on and can't do anything about it. It's not my place to do anything about it. If that's what they have to do to grow, then that's what they have to do to grow, and I'm all for that. But this grade school stuff, this has just got to stop. This is just way too much. Not only are you affecting the one person that you're supposedly dealing with to create this havoc, but you're dealing with people, you're hurting people around that person. Especially this particular case of getting DDoS and stuff like that, wiped out an entire 2 days worth of work on the computer, and they had to start completely over. Now, and that was an innocent bystander. Things like that should never happen. If we're going to call each other friends, then let's be friends. If we're not going to be friends, then let bygones be bygones. You go your way, I'll go my way, and be done with it all. Like I said, because this is pathetic. It's immature and downright pathetic. That's all I can say about it. So if I hurt your feelings, I do apologize. That's not my intention. All I'm after is for all of us to get our little ducks in a row and be done with this grade school stuff, because it's sickening. So at any rate, I hope you have an absolutely glorious day, everybody, and I will catch you on the flip side.